Traditional mixed materials are shipped in oversized boxes to accommodate for plenty of dry ice that's needed to weather the trip to you, the customer. Rush delivery and special handling is necessary to maintain integrity of the fluid. Larger packages and special handling means higher expenses. When the fluid arrives, your receiving department must notify an operator to put the fluid away immediately. The operator must use gloves to remove the material and store it in the freezer. On top of this, special freezers are required to store the material. Now, these freezers use up a lot of energy and can be costly to own and require routine maintenance. When the operator is ready to use the fluid, they have to remove it from the freezer ahead of time, and it takes about an hour to thaw. Once the fluid is thawed, the clock starts ticking because the material has to be used within a specific pot life. Any unused material at the end of the pot life will need to be discarded. Now, imagine the experience that you could have with the two-component material approach. For starters, the fluid is more manageable and is easier to ship because it does not require dry ice and can be packaged in a smaller box. This translates to lower costs, which means higher profitability. When it arrives at your facility, there's no need to immediately store the material, and also there's no need to freeze the materials. Oh, and the thawing period? That's not needed anymore because two-component materials are usually stored at room temperature. When it's time to dispense, the operator simply pulls syringes of component A and component B. In this method, component A and B materials are kept separate and mixed immediately before dispensing, so limited pot life is no longer an issue. That leads to longer work life before mixing. Now you're free to use larger syringes and run longer production cycles, which leads to fewer maintenance intervals. This means higher productivity and profitability. Contact your local representative to see how Nordson Simtech can help.